Yo, what is up, niggas? You say, what is up, people? What's up? This is Zero, aka Nigga Catch 'em. I'll catch it all the niggas out here. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah, let me turn it on. And if you don't know, spring is coming. The clothes will fall. The clothes will fall. Yep, so that's doing that. I don't know. And I keep forgetting to put up a a intro video and an outro video, but we got as I tell you, got an actual video, but I don't want to do the whole little countdown thing, even though that's what they got. So yeah, so get everybody ready to come in, just let me know. But I know that a couple days ago we had the whole Valentine's Day thing. I was actually gonna do a stream, but I was either asleep or had work. Can't remember if I was working that night or not, because I was gonna do a whole thing about that. Like, I mean, I don't necessarily celebrate it, but I but I do like the whole, oh yeah, I'm doing do the whole Valentine's Day thing. People who may have celebrated, but hey, conscious business opportunities. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, and I know I told one of you too. I said, yeah, you my online Valentine. Hey, now you my online Valentine. We're like, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Well, you still my online Valentine anyway. So I guess I just told her she was my Valentine time, and she was like, oh, okay. But yeah, but how you doing today? Conscious business services and opportunity. Well, that's. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I was going to come up early, and I got caught up playing some online games, and it kept getting pushed back because I was going to come up about like an hour or two ago, but this is what happened. But I appreciate you for coming through, and I appreciate it. It was a last minute stream, so I don't really expect too many people to come up in here. Maybe I'll get some more people coming in. Maybe a little later. How depending on how long I want to keep talking. But yeah, like think about Valentine's Day. It's also a day. It's also like the anniversary of my parents' marriage. Like my parents, well, I'll say my parents, like my dad, my mom, my stepdaddy, they got married. Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't know that was a Black Love Day. I would have definitely had celebrated that. That's some that need to be put on the map. We need to spread the word on that. I need to spread the word on that. Black Love Day. Cause I forget. I think with the whole Valentine's Day thing. I think it got started with. I'm trying to think. I think either I said I would share my story on my community tab, but don't nobody read it. So I mean, so they really much reported me sharing it. I mean, yeah, most people don't read or if they read it, they just most people do like they'll look at the community tab and just move on. Unless it's something really interesting they want to look in or comment on or whatnot. So That's not really. I don't do it on there, but maybe I'll do it anyway. We'll see. But I can take that off. Uh, but yeah, that is something. Yeah, but that Black Love Day, I didn't know about that. Okay, okay. I need to check that out. Dang, I don't know. I need to make sure I got all the notifications on it because I did not see it. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I have all the notifications tapped on there. So, or if I don't, I just have to try to make sure I make my rounds doing it. Oh most definitely, most definitely. Yeah, had I know about that, I'd have been and did a stream. Well, I don't know. I was trying to think, was I working? And even if I was working, I probably would have did like some short on or something like that. But because I know, like with the whole Valentine's Day thing, and then like they had like Super Bowl things, so and it's crazy. I had made like a little short, like making fun of like the Eagles fans because like they were talking so much stuff. I mean, I'm not. I don't. Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, but yeah, I made a video about like the like how petty the Chiefs fans are gonna be when the when the Eagles lost. Cause I didn't watch Super Bowl. I just got like looked at the kind of Googled it, seen who won. I was like, okay. I said, yeah, I know the Chiefs fans gonna be petty, and I made like a little short. I see like so. Yeah, as I know, I made a video on it. It was like a little 3 second video. It was kind of like clipping a little part with Bill Burr was saying. He said, "Why is it so awkward in here?" And that thing is that little small little video has been my highest viewed video. I did not expect that. I guess Lucas said, "Well, you use the you were talking about the Chiefs, and I ain't do no tags or anything like that. It's just like, hey, the love below." You know what I'm saying? You know what? I thought of a oh yeah, I thought of a name for like the ladies that thought of a name for the group of ladies that come on to my channel, and I decided to call that group of ladies Zero's Angels. So you remember the Zero's Angels? Oh yeah, dang, I keep forgetting the oh yeah. Let me see. I think I got.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boy.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Right. I mean, right. I just came up with that today. Well, just technically yesterday since 12. Now, I had thought about that on stream. Like, yeah, Zero's Angels. So like, yeah, I'm gonna spread that. Guess you. Yeah, we'll see. Man, yeah. So, the love. Who was your Valentine or online or real life? I mean, you gotta say a name, but did you have one? That probably more. What title? Tell me what title you talking about. You over there dying. Okay. Yeah, what title you talking about though? Oh, oh, oh yeah. You must not ever seen Pokemon like the character's name is Ash Ketchum, so I just took out Ash and put nigga there, so nigga Ketchum. Like I choose you, nigga Ketchum. And I put it there, and then I didn't realize how funny it was. I didn't realize how much funnier it was after I said it. I looked at it like nigga Ketchum. Huh? I mean, I don't think I technically had one, but I had told Stacey that, but she said you gonna be my online Valentine, man. You gonna be my Valentine. That's gonna be it. Told her, yeah, you my online Valentine. She didn't disagree. But I do remember, remember one year and I had a video on it where I went to a Valentine's Day thing. It was like a few years back, and uh, but it was like few years, it was like few years back, and I remember I was going to this Valentine's Day thing, and it was like a whole big celebration. They had like dance and whatnot, and I do remember there was like this guy there that I did not like it only because he didn't teach me wrong. All right, all right. Hey, cynical one, how you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, sure. Cynical one that came in. Let me go ahead and welcome her in.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Cynical one of the members of one of Zero's Angels. Oh yeah. If you're confused why I said that, yeah, I came up with the idea. I guess technically yesterday, since today is now Friday. But like yesterday or Thursday, I just came up with an idea. Like I said, yeah, name for the ladies that come on my channel, like my legion of ladies known as Zero's Angels. Oh, word. I saw something. Well, I bet you probably fat as hell. You over in front like the mom, nah, I'm average. I swear you probably fine as hell, and you just front. No, 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 I'm too, no, even if I wanted to go out for Valentine's Day, I'd probably been too tired to go out anyway. So I've been working, been working like a slave for the most part. And even when I got a break, I was knocked out. I was pretty knocked out for most of the time most time I was here. Most time of the day. Like I had work last night. I was supposed to work tonight, but I fell asleep. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not going tonight. I woke up late. I was like, well, maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow I'm definitely got to work tomorrow night. Yeah, they've been cracking the whip. They've been cracking the whip. I mean, stumble on my words. They've been cracking the whip on your boy this week, and I'm about to plot a rebellion. I'm telling you, revolution is coming. The rebellion will happen. So what you say? I'll probably go and like put like some of the others I did. I haven't made it new ones and like I had more written, but I had lost a lot of my poetry. Don't do it. Don't protect Master like that. Don't you do it. Don't you protect Master like that. Sure, sure. Don't be protecting him like that. Sure. Come on from the start rebellion here come the
No,
love.
no, 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 no. Hell no, no, no. I refuse. No, no.
Yeah, it was like Valentine. That was Valentine's Day. He's like, hey, you son. He's like, yeah, go. He's like, I ain't suggest you rebel or something like that, but if you are, I didn't give you this. But like some of these jobs, yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. They kind of like love you like this.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Oh my God. I'm gonna see how many videos I can put in here because I've been meaning to make some more edits, put it on there. I'm gonna short that petty edit because YouTube got me for the copyright on that one. I'm about to shorten that one. Well, not when the petty when it was the fifth. One, two, three, four, fifth. Well, you say fifth. Yep. I mean, you warn them, and they be like, whatever. If you look like that, then we do it like, man, you ain't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that. No, yeah, I did have to do you like that. Oh, you talking about the copyright? Yeah, they like copyright claim. It wasn't nothing, but I was like, I gotta, I have to shorten it. But I ain't tripping about it because it's going to Dave Chappelle, so Dave Chappelle get that money. I mean, if any money actually comes from it, but I mean, it's claims, so I mean, it ain't like I'm getting no money from it anyway. But I mean, I think they got something now like when you claim you'll still get money off of it. You just get like some of it while the person did it. Yeah, yeah, yep. And but before even like even but like I've learned how to really get people doing the corporate way. So it's like yeah, before I whoop your ass. I'm gonna get you this corporate way, and and if that works better, I'm gonna do it that way. Yeah, cause I mean, if you can get somebody on certain stuff, like I think I remember one time, like one dude tried me. 'Cause he got mad because like the job I had was easier and like they got treated better, but like my job was considered the most important, and they got bad because they wanted their job. And they wanted their job, and pretty much, dude thought he was gonna, go and make his little jokes about my job, cause he was like, oh yeah, Kate, can't this, cause I be trying to be serious about the job, cause it deals with like food and whatnot. So I was like, oh okay, cause they like the day before I let him slide. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let him slide. And I ain't gonna even do it to him that day. And he did. I was like, oh, okay. I said, tomorrow I'm not even gonna do it. Tomorrow, if you do it again, yeah, that's your ass. So he did it, and pretty much he's like, oh no no, like he started like doing a little joke, like, oh okay. He said, no no, I got some no, and he thought he finna make some jokes. Said, no no, I gotta oh yeah, hey man, you had so many ideas and whatnot. Come tell us all your ideas. Come on, tell all your good ideas, man. You had all the ideas, man. Come on, man. You say you had all these great ideas. Come on, man. Say them to everybody. Because we had like a whole meeting and whatnot. We had a whole meeting and everything. And I was like, say, hey, you got all these great ideas. Come share them. And boy, his ass got scared like a motherfucker. And my supervisor over there everybody cracking up. I just hear everybody cracking up. Like, come on, man. Zero to equalize. I like that. I like that. Zero to equalize. I like that. I like that. I'm probably gonna use it, but if I use it, you'll get that shout out. Be like, yeah, shout out to the love for the name Zero to equalize. Yeah, I'm coming. You try me, I'm gonna come back with the petty. I'm gonna petty your way out of a job. Petty you out the job and everything like that. Oh man, I remember earlier today I was on a panel. I was calling myself a zero turner. I don't know for what reason I cannot change my avatar. I can. I didn't. Yeah, I was like zero turner like that. Oh man, I didn't know I could do that. Zero turner. Yeah, I was using this avatar, Zero Turner. Yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, I was doing it, and then I did this. I was like, let me put that on you. I was like, hit the link, anime, hit the link. You just put my job back down. You talking about the place on that's supposed to be like the bootleg, supposed to be like the coming to America's version of McDonald's. Yeah. Hit the link, anime. Oh man, oh yeah, they done messed up. They let me find out I can change my avatar and all that. Oh man, they really messed up. Hit the link, anime. But yeah, it was just crazy. I was like, man, let me go and change it back. Change it back to Nicka Ketchum. Dang, I did not know I could do that. Hey, Queen. Yeah, I did. I kept falling asleep. I didn't realize I did. I was like, yeah. And I think after like probably like the second time, I was like, yeah, I said, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get up on out of here. Yeah, like I was telling the little runner, they were working me like a slave, so I was pretty much tired. I was up, I was good up for a minute. Then I was laying down in bed, and I was like, yep, that was it. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. Oh yeah, sure. Let me see if I want to come up. I don't know if you want to come up or not, but anybody want to come up? I'll be surprised if the love came. Like, yeah, this is me. I'm the love. I mean, I mean, just be your avatar, but yeah, yeah, this is me, the love, and I'll probably actually find out what you sound like. I mean, everybody know. Yeah, hit them Z. Oh yeah, Queen. Oh yeah, Queen's here. Oh yeah, let me put. I forgot the video. One of Zero's angels.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Hey, honey. Oh yeah, yep. Gotta get you in there too. Members of Zero's angels.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Well, I know you don't sound like that, but yeah, I would actually be surprised if you actually came up though. I don't think you will, even though you say you'll come up one day soon. But I don't think you will, but we'll see. Oh, God. Oh my goodness. I am. But we'll see. We shall see. But I mean, you say you say like yeah, saying word, but soon is very vague. Soon could be like, few minutes, few hours, few days, weeks, months, you know. Soon could be anything. But, if you do, hey, you'll be able to come on up. Only time they probably wouldn't have it is about like if I just trying to do it just by myself that day. But yeah. And I was supposed to do I keep postponing that voiceover with doing the real nigga Bible stories because I know if I put it out it's gonna be funny, but got a script written and everything, and I still ain't put that out. Yeah, if I had the money for it right now, yeah, money kind of tight right there. So that's why I'm working myself like a slave right now. But yeah, once money start getting good, and I got it left over, yeah, I'll go ahead and do. Yeah, you probably didn't because I didn't. I think I started maybe like 3 or 4 minutes after I put it up. Hey Tina, welcome, another member of Zero's Angels.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Yeah, let's say anybody want to come up, you're more than welcome to. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I was saying earlier about the I don't know if y'all caught it when I mentioned earlier, like this video I put out about about how the Chiefs fans, how paid the Chiefs fans will be to the Eagles fans, uh, how they gonna be paid it to them, and like it was like a little 3 minute, 3 second clip of like Bill Burr, Bill said, "Why is it awkward? Why is it so awkward?" But yeah, and pretty much like when that are you about to go to bed now? Uh-huh. Not to mess with you, but yeah. Yeah, thank you for coming through though. But pretty much yeah, I put that video out and I think it's like my highest viewed video out of all of them. Last time I checked, it was like at four, 4.5K. Oh, you talking about the video? Yeah, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody probably can take. yeah. What script you talking about? But man, I was. I think like that. I think I when I was here by like here like Super Bowl, Valentine's Day. That would seem like the biggest things at at the time. Now Super Bowl with was Valentine's Day. Now they both over with now, so it was just it was just crazy. But yeah, if you got a if y'all got like if y'all had a Valentine this on Valentine's Day this past week, well, a few days ago really, because they hasn't been a week yet. But if y'all had a Valentine's Day, just say if you did or you didn't. Hey, it is what it is. But but yeah, I think I was in there. Yeah, I was about early, but yeah, I was like, you know me, I be cutting up. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I think yeah, 'cause I mean, I say, yeah, hell, especially black, you should know where they came from. Should know where what movie is this? Because if you don't, I'll be surprised. Like, and you probably be. I said it changed the color. Yeah, that is true. People like say, like, "Oh yeah, Valentine's Day, we gotta go all out Valentine's Day," and I'm like, I'm thinking why? I don't know, 'cause I know my mom be trying to get Yeah, I do. I may go ahead and put that clip out like we just couldn't cause like yeah, I gave it that like oh here come trouble. I'm like, hey, I ain't even do that. That's what I do. Oh, well somebody found your images in one. Oh yeah, and like earlier conscious business services said that like before Valentine's Day on February 13th, they got a day called they got Black Love Day. I said, had I known about that, I'd have been made awareness of that. Like yeah, that Black Love covered up Friday. Not Friday, February 13th. I don't no, it wasn't now because it was the 14th. Cause maybe it was a Tuesday, I think. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, so they use your so they use what you were saying and made a movie on it. Make it off of off of your character, Miss Parker, or you talking about the lady who played Miss Parker? You were imitating. I'm curious about that. I mean, yeah, I mean, well, that's like, uh, did you? I said, were you imitating a lady that was playing her, or did you create? You know, you kind of create a character that was create a character, then they just named it something different. Just kind of just curious. That is that is crazy. She's an actual woman. So there's actually a woman called Miss Parker that like all the guys were that all the guys were after. So there was actually a woman called Mrs. Parker. Dang. And she was in Brooklyn in BK. Hmm, let's see. Miss Parker stayed down the street. I did not know she was a real person. I did not know that. Uh, got a Mrs. Parker look. Got a Miss Parker look alike. Yeah, these some people look like certain people. Like I got one friend like I mean Russell Westbrook. But I mean, they don't sound nothing alike. And they personality is definitely different. Yeah, yeah. We now we know. Oh, so you look. Hold on. They use what you look like in real life and just use somebody name whose name is Parker. So like did Miss Parker even look like that? Are you flirting? Just not online. Shoot, I'm flirting both online and offline. I mean, the only time you okay to really being flirty would be when I'm at work because I ain't trying to get me too. You feel me? Otherwise, I'd be flirting at work too. Shoot, I ain't trying to get me too because you're like, how dare you? This is harassment. You over here flirting with me. This is harassment. And I'm like, oh man, here we go. So what you tell me that this cause I think they was trying to think I'm gonna think the young singers that do the script for that or cause we did that he used yep the Me Too cause they still Me Too and niggas out here. Which I mean the whole movement says it's just like oh yeah we are fighting against this type of stuff against women being treated wrong in the workplace but y'all didn't really make no real changes. That's the funny thing about the whole thing. They ain't really make. Oh, you talking about with the woman grabbing his butt and then he threw water on her? Is that what you talking about? Cause I if you are, I did see that. Yeah, I was like, yeah. I mean, but you got a fun thing about that is if it had been the other way around, boy, they would have made a huge deal about that. Be like, why would you do that to her? You, it is not okay to grab a woman's butt. It's not okay. Why would you do that? Throw him under jail. Throw him under the jail. He should never be allowed to grab a woman's butt ever again. Take all his money. Take all his money. I'm spell check. You talking about? Oh, you talking about this? I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Don't worry, I ain't gonna make a video about that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make a video about that this time. Don't do me, Zero. Don't do me. Not the spell check. Don't do me, Zero. Don't do me. But yeah, like I said, I don't really did like that the video on the spell check, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be funny. That'll be funny as hell. But yeah, I am gonna get that video up about that because yeah that was funny. But I have been limiting myself going to certain panels because like yeah get certain panels like people just want to just want to hold up the whole conversation, won't let you say nothing. Now, say I don't know what y'all even talking about. Say now I could just go and put a sub about like the spelling that you did right here. Say checked out the panel. What you mean checked out? Did you mean leave or? Cause I mean, yeah, if I like that, they hold a whole conversation, and I can't get a word in. I am walking. I will walk on out. I do not care. I will leave the panel. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be no point in making it up. I mean, but this is YouTube, so yeah, people can. I mean, yeah, people can, make up stuff like that, but I'm not necessarily saying you're making it up because I wouldn't see the point. making it up on my channel, but cause I ain't really got that much of a I wouldn't sleep. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on a few pounds, but it really just be like yeah, like the mistake I be making if I go in there, especially if I know like yeah I'm gonna be sleepy, I be laying in bed, and honestly when I sleep on there, I wasn't gonna be up there long, and like I talking and cutting up, and then like I said, like the biggest thing I be making when I know I'm like I'm tired, but I still feel energized. But then when I lay down in bed, that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and lie. I'm not gonna sit there and lie and say, "Oh, I never did that," because they're going. I mean, you'll. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm just telling out there. You might look for those or try to find out where I went, where I fell asleep on those pedals. Like, but yeah, that was pretty it. I think I remember one time on my old channel, I fell asleep on my own pedal, and that was only because like it was late, and I think I had stayed on there for over 6 hours talking whatever. I was like, oh man, I was like, I can't believe I fell asleep on my own damn pedal, and it didn't even feel like I went to sleep. It just like I pretty much I think I was laying there and I just blacked out. Like that's usually how it be going. I just black out. I don't even realize I even went to sleep until I wake up. I'm like, oh no, oh no. I said, how? I was like, I ain't gonna say a lie, but like, man, I don't know. I never went to sleep in a panel because like, yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be some panel. Somebody gonna see like, yeah, oh man, Zero, you done fell asleep on the panel. Dang, Zero, you knocked out. I ain't gonna say a lie. Shoot. I'm not gonna lie. I was out. But yeah, like I said, like it's like thing about it, it's like yeah, if I know be sleeping, I just gotta make sure I'm not laying down. As a matter of fact, let me get my ass on up because I am. You ask me any topic? You tell me anything you want to. I mean, if you wanna, like I said, if you wanna come on up, like I put the link, I'll put the link back down here. But I mean, that's only if you want to come up. If you don't, it is cool. About to wake up. I didn't have nothing to do with that. You over here like going to war with who? Yeah, yeah. I mean, you gotta be more specific about war. Because like people say all kind of different wars and all that. So yeah, it's gotta be more specific on that one so I can answer that properly. I mean, I ain't gonna act like I know everything, but it's kind of like I can put my thoughts into it. But I don't know if y'all checked out the story time I had put out there. I mean, yeah, it was old, but uh, yeah, about like about Jerk Sanders. Yeah, I'm not calling Dion Jerk Sanders. Yeah, I mean, and I remember when I did it. It took a good while to find that article. 'Cause I could not find it, and even when finding it, like I had to like temporarily subscribe to a newspaper site just so I can get that article and download it and put it up on there. But man, it was crazy. I mean, to get that, but Anyway, where you go? Where did you go? Yeah, I mean, and I was like, thinking like, I was and you know, think about it, that was like my only bad celebrity experience, and this wasn't even anybody I actually was a fan of, you know. See, that's your problem. You watch the sad shit, like, yeah, you need to. That dude don't know what the hell he be talking about. He be saying stuff. I be like, yeah, I think Brother Sanchez be there just to just to keep people distracted with this fear nonsense. Cause I been listening, he be saying like a lot of like crazy stuff. It be like stuff that just ain't true. Oh, she went to sleep. She said she was going to bed, so yeah, she knocked out. Yeah, I mean, she might come back later if I'm still on, but I don't think I'm still for a whole lot longer. But I mean, but like Brother says, always try to call somebody an agent, and he probably like the biggest agent out there. Hey, I think I remember one time, like if somebody shows up, I think one time, Brother Sage, I tried to say Martin, I mean not Martin Luther King, Malcolm X was an agent. I was like, you don't get the fuck out of here talking about Malcolm X as an agent. Malcolm was probably like the biggest. Malcolm is probably the last person to be an agent. Oh, say it again. Oh, he said, yeah, it was like a while. It was I don't know, I remember a year or two back. He said Malcolm X was an agent. I said Malcolm X. Nah, no, Malcolm X was no agent because he wasn't. If he was, they wouldn't be recording him. He would be watching him. Like, come on. I mean, when it comes to agent and Malcolm X shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Let's say like an agent was watching Malcolm or something. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that would make sense. But saying Malcolm X was an agent, you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. I mean, if you said Farrakhan was an agent, I say, yeah, I could totally see that. Cause like Farrakhan be selling out black people like crazy. Like a lot of people don't know Farrakhan's a Scientologist. Why you think he got the Nation of Islam learning Scientology, learn Dianetics? Exactly. Malcolm had it recorded. Like even when he was out and the FBI wanted him to turn the FBI, NOI, he was like, no, nope, not finna happen. You know found the wrong one. Cause like even Malcolm didn't agree with how they did things, he still believed in NOI. He was like, hey, now we not finna turn on y'all. Not finna turn on 'em. I may have my issues with them, but they still my people here today. Yeah, I mean, pretty much like first. I mean, I think when I first heard, I think when David Farrakhan came to my city, and I mean, I went there to support whatnot, and I remember when he came there, I said I ain't never seen a nigga lie and tell the truth at the same time. I ain't never seen that. Well, Farrakhan be saying a lot of crazy, saying a lot of stuff. And I remember a few years back they were talking about like, yeah, got the economic blueprint. If you donate 20 cents a day, that will equal up to this, and by the end of the year we have have $1 million where we'll plant, make build gardens and all that, so we can help out the community. But it's like NOI talking about helping out the community, but in order for you to receive the NOI's help, you gotta join them. That sound right. You supposed to be helping the community out, but you but they gotta join your group in order to get the benefits. Like that don't sound right at all. I got let me see what that means. We got Google around here. I'm gonna see what that means. You ain't got to tell me. I'm finna look it up right now. Hold on, let me see how you spell that again. Let me look real quick. Okay. Are you trying to spell alopecia? Cause I don't see that anywhere. I know you didn't misspell alopecia. Let's see. Or are you trying to say something else? Uh, as I put it into Google. Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. Okay, but you're telling me why anyway. So yeah, I mean, pretty much they doing the church hustle. That's pretty much what NOI be doing. Like even the more scientists be doing it, even though they try to based off the boards that actually created the United States. But they don't even, but they don't even follow that. Like, oh, we follow Noble Drew Ali. Don't do me, Zero. Don't do me. Yeah, I was really Googling that. Google say, do you mean alopecia? But yeah, like yeah, Farragut was just lying. I was like, and like the fun thing about it was like when he uh when he came there, he had like ULPCs, of course, Black Lives Matter, help black people at all, and then they invited the president of Scientology, a white man, Caucasian man. He invited him in VIP, had him, stand up and introduce him to everybody. Nobody had a problem with it. And it's like I was like, so you let a whole white man, you let Farrakhan invite a whole white man. Y'all ain't had no problem with that, but y'all supposed to be for black people, right? I mean, he invited the president of Scientology, so if y'all would, and they always make that they always make that whole little argument that they're just using Scientology they use it down there to better themselves. And I'm just like, I remember even going to a Scientology place. I was like, that was like the well, I would say weirdest, but it was just all the way. I was just felt all the way off. I didn't even feel right there. Like all like I think like probably like the whole time I was there, and I only went there for like that one day because I went there and pretty much because I only went there because they had like a little Scientology tickets they were getting out of free market. Oh yeah, you come check out the Die Next movie, whatever. And I looked at it, and I went and looked at L. Ron Hubbard before I knew he was like some part of an evil cabal or something like that. I looked at it like, looked at it, I was like, if the devil exists, It probably like L. Ron Hubbard. I'm not even trying to be funny, but if there was ever a devil, it would probably look like L. Ron Hubbard. I don't know if y'all give me that. I was like, if there was probably a devil. I said, yeah, it would probably look like L. Ron Hubbard. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I just felt like something was off with that dude. And then like when I went to the Scientology service, it looked like it was normal, wasn't much to it. Until they got to something they call group oddity. And pretty much like this whole group oddity that they have it's pretty much like they try to brainwash you. But it's like 30 minutes, so it's like it shouldn't be like long enough to do it, but it's like yeah, it's like it seems like they try to get you ready for like all the brainwashing they finna do to you. And you're like, oh yeah, look at the ground, look at the left, look to the right, look to the left, look to the right. What's different about the left and the right? Well, like talking about like left wall, right wall, whatever. It's like what's different between the left wall and the right wall? Look down at the ground. And I swear they did this for like 30 minutes straight. And I'm like, I said, I know you. I said, I know they not trying to program nobody over here. I know they ain't trying to do no program, no brainwashing type of thing over here. I know they ain't. I know you fucking lying. But that's what they're trying to do. And then after they did that, they finished out the rest of the service, and then uh after I was getting ready to go, whatever, and like, no, maybe you should stay, we. Cause they found out like I was a artist. Like, yeah, you should stay and check out the thing we got for artists. And they're like, yeah, you can go and get some food. And I'm like, I spent money for them. They're like, come on, we got a kitchen where they put in a veggie burger and they just microwave that motherfucker. I was like, and I think I paid like $5 or something for that damn burger. Yeah, yeah, they really tried it. They really tried it. And pretty much like I was like, okay, I go check it out because I ain't really have nothing much to do anyway. So I was like, okay, I go check it out. And and then once I got to the then once the meeting came up, whatever, like that thing they had for artists, whatever it is, they had food out, cookies, everything. I said I could have saved that money, just waited until they came and got all that until they had the food. I wouldn't even have to spend that money. I mean, you can't tell you how mad I was about that. And then pretty much everything they had, I mean, almost every book they had, you had to pay for. Like even like the really small books, like small books, like the cheapest one, like $5. I'm like, I gotta pay for this shit. And everyone goes, oh yeah, I remember one time I was down the street and they had some books on there. I got my buddy up and I paid for all of it. And look at me, I'm living a great life now. They was all trying to sell me on Scientology. Just a bunch of salesmen. And pretty much like when I read like what they say like the history of Scientology, I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing different. He just copied some stuff from India, added his own little spin to it, and called it a religion. Which I mean, they just say he was a science fiction writer, so he was very creative. But the thing about it is, it's like even when you go in there, they don't get you into the creative stuff when you start out. Like they make it seem like it's nothing No, I ain't gonna call him no social experiment. No, I ain't gonna call him no social experiment. Cause yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't get to the crazy stuff until you don't pay, the money, enough money now. I ain't had no money. So so yeah, if I probably paid that money, I probably would have heard all the crazy stuff that they would have, really that they really believe, not just what they, wanted you to see. Well, yeah, this one believe it's no different than any other religion. And I only found out because like somebody had recorded recorded like put up the audios for all stuff Elron said and all that and all that. And I only know that will save me up because it was like a long time ago since I checked it out. But I was like, but then like after that, I didn't even tell me all that. But they had like a little personality test. They said it's from Oxford. I guess they put Oxford on there, like, oh, who's from Oxford? So it must be legit. So it's pretty much once I took their personality test or whatever, and they want to review the test or whatever, it was pretty much like, so everything's wrong with you. You're not feeling great and all that. I was like, you know, you need to be clear and all that. Yes, for a microwave veggie burger. Yes, and this is probably like maybe I'm trying to think maybe 5 to 10 years ago. I can't remember exactly when, but yeah, it was a long while back. So this wasn't even like inflation. I don't think this is no. This might have been like a little after the recession, the first recession, or maybe before. I don't remember, but yeah, like yeah, like they were like, oh yeah, everything's wrong with you, They, I mean, they try to convince me that something's wrong with me when I knew that clearly it wasn't. But I mean, it's like even the good stuff was like, say, yeah, this is good, but you still need help from these books we're gonna give you, to help you get yourself better. I was like, oh, okay. I said, okay, I see what's going on here. Cause like I remember even like that little machine they're supposed to have to measure like how stressed you are and all that. Cause I remember I first took one at the library, not library at the mall, and like it wouldn't move. Oh, okay, yeah, it would not move. Like I was like so chilled on that. Like, oh wow, that's crazy. I ain't never seen one like that. Yeah. And I remember like another time I went to this expo. They had Scientology there, and had something going on there. It wouldn't move over there too. So I guess he was like, man. He said, hey, he's so chill. He like turned it all the way up. Like, oh, see, something's wrong with you. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what they're gonna do. They're trying to give me a problem. Like he turned that thing like all the way up, like just so it can look like something's wrong. See, so look at the machine. There's something wrong right there. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, he was like, yeah, see something. Yeah, my core keep hitting stuff. All right, yeah, there you go. Got it set up right now. And dude's like, yeah, see, something's wrong with you. See, look, the machine doesn't lie. Look, there it is. There's something definitely wrong here. And I was like, I know he didn't just try to act like I was the one with the issues or something. Tell me I go maybe buy $20 for that bullshit ass book. I'm like, you don't get the fuck out of here. And like pretty much, I wasn't the only one to know it wasn't. Like they tried it with everybody else. Tried it with everybody over there. Most folks got really annoyed with them for that. Cause it's like you over trying to hustle to try to buy this damn book. Like maybe people don't want it. I mean, hell, if what you were selling was actually good, you wouldn't need to try little bullshit ass tactics to try to get us to buy that damn book. But we know it don't work because like I mean, Scientology is pretty much salesman. Because I remember after I left that church Scientology, because I wasn't going back. I'm sorry, I ain't going back. Mm-mm. I wasn't going back after that. That was it for me. But after I came back, them motherfuckers were blowing up my damn phone. I'm like, yeah, we want if you want to come, come inside tell us we got a event for artists or something like that. They trying to get me to come back. And I would tell like, nah, I wasn't gonna be able to do it. I was going to try to put them off, or sometimes I just wouldn't answer because they were annoying as fuck. They were blowing my phone up every day trying to trying to get me to come back down there. Well, no, I'm good. Cause like that's why I mean that's why like you'll see the Scientology Church Scientology. There's a Church Scientology and Celebrity Center because they want them celebrities to come on and spend that money. Yeah, for Asian rain. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say. It was. I'm seeing yeah. Yep, that's all they try to do. Like when they talk about like you're a pre-clear, it's a yeah. They want you to be clear. They want you clear. All independent thought. That's what they mean by being clear. I'm like, you gotta be clear. Now I'm still trying to figure out what you're trying to tell me. I don't know if you said like I ran the agent off or something like that. Cause like yeah, cause I mean like I said, they go back to Farrakhan. Farrakhan be selling NOI like Dianetics books. Like if you go to join NOI, you're reading that book. And I mean, yeah, Farrakhan's Scientologist, but he's smart enough to know that the Scientology is a bunch of BS. And he knows, oh yeah, it works so well programmed. Other people, let me use this for the NOI. Let me make sure I got them good in program. Cause if you know NOI don't like you said nothing bad about that nigga. He can't do no wrong with their ass. And if something is wrong, they try to make all kind of excuses for the man and all that. Like they still hate Malcolm. Like it's about Malcolm. He said Malcolm died. He messed with them white people, them white folks. I'm like, nah, no. Malcolm died because of you niggas. Cause you niggas kept cause y'all niggas killed him. And there's a documentary. There's a mini series on Netflix proving that y'all niggas did it. But of course, they will not believe that at all. And I remember having somebody argue with me about that same thing. I'm like, try to tell me that Malcolm was in a like, yeah, you see, Malcolm was in the wrong, but at least he didn't. At least he, because like we got kicked out, like went to the media about it. I was like, hell, you kicked out Malcolm for no reason and all that. Yeah, I would feel a little petty and start going to the media on y'all too. Shoot. Y'all gonna make Malcolm the spokesperson and then be like, man, we don't want you no more, cause we don't like it anyway. Cause like I mean, it was just like Malcolm was a true believer. He believed everything Nation Islam taught him till he see the truth. And that was like when Malcolm changed. And even then he still had love for y'all niggas. Like that's the love for them niggas. Like and he still got killed by them trying to help them. I'm like, yeah. Oh, your sister must be one of them, yeah, yeah. I talking about Farrakhan, talking about Malcolm, oh, you like bad about Farrakhan? Yeah, because if you talking about that, yeah. They don't want to hear none of that. Baby. It's like when it come to Farrakhan, be like, man, he said, well, what about this
No,
Farrakhan?
no, 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 no. Hell no, no, no. I refuse. No, no.
Nah, I mean, if I did, I probably didn't know it was after his house got bombed. But yeah, I mean, if I did hear it, it probably wasn't after his house got bombed or whatnot. But yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Judas actually turned on Jesus, cause it seems like you'll see somebody do like some crazy stuff like that. I would think like a nigga like that be hard to kill anyway. I think Judas was trying to show everybody like, man, if people see he'll die, man, I'm finna be the man. Be like, man, Judas, you the real one. And they be like, oh, he died. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. He actually died. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, man, you can't kill me. But I mean, like I said, I mean, even though that's kind of a story, but cause I don't think any of that stuff happened. But it is. I mean, I look at it as a story, but if it was the case, cause like I said, like with the story, like I think Judas had more faith in Jesus than Peter, than any of them did. Like especially Peter, because Peter really had too. Yeah. Oh, so you got the house back. See, that's what I'm saying. I think, yeah, I think why I was working with the government, cause like why they get mad at Malcolm for talking about JFK when talking about the chickens have come home to roost. That's what they got mad about. Talking about Malcolm, Malcolm is He's on punishment for 90 days, and after 90 days up, they ain't even want him around no more. I was like, yeah. Even though they know why it's just a copy of the more science of America, only because Elijah Muhammad or Elijah Poole was under No Ali. Oh, oh, they told me they couldn't evict him. Well, yeah, that was gay. They were saying like like cause like it was a Spike Lee movie. It was like saying like some white dudes came and did all that and blah blah blah. So so apparently they the ones that were bombing the house. Oh, his daughter died. I swear y'all need to show y'all kept quite like quite a whole different word. You did what you trying to say. Yeah, this is the word you're looking for, honey. BMY. Yeah, that's the word you're looking for. Cause quite is a whole different word with a whole different meaning. But I get what you're saying. Oh, let me take that off. I thought I took that off. Oops. Well, I mean, I kind of look at these deities like as fictional beings because, like, I think men. Okay, yeah, you good. Yeah, I was trying to help you out, but yeah, I mean, but just like think about it was think about deities though. I mean, deities, only exist if you give energy to them. I mean, so I mean, I look at them like they are man-made creations. People, we've been taught to believe that these are higher beings, but the higher beings that somehow need our energy when we pray. So if you pray, you become prey. See, and I think you be misspelling grammar on purpose just to be doing that because I know some of us like don't correct me, don't correct me. Because some niggas don't like getting corrected. Be like, "Yeah, don't you correct me. I know what I spelled. Yeah, well you spelled it wrong. But okay, you know what you spelled. I be trying to help, be like, yeah, don't correct me, nigga. You know what I'm doing? Cause I remember one person told me, you a spelling teacher and all that. I'm like, no, nope, not a spelling teacher. This is basic English, basic basic stuff. You get mad. Cause I'm like, what it's like all those type of Yep, yeah, ain't is a word actually. it's more used in the South, but yeah, it is actually a word. It's a contraction, but yeah, it is actually a word. No, you get a pass. I thought Betty Shabazz still alive. I remember at one point in time, like both of Malcolm's daughters were like locked up. Yeah, I mean, definitely probably something going on. Yeah, it happened like a while ago, like some years ago. But I didn't know how long they were supposed to be locked up. But yeah, I mean, like I said, they got locked up. But I can do a quick Google search. Uh, okay, where's the oldest daughter? Yeah, they made oldest daughter. You talking about that died? Okay, I can see what you're talking about. Right there. Yeah, it's probably the oldest daughter. It probably like the oldest daughter probably was the one that got arrested, but I can see why you suspected because she found unresponsive. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know his mother got assassinated too. Probably probably because they didn't want to draw attention to that. Oh, the Morris Land. Yeah, I mean, it's like thinking about the Morris Land Temple. They try to it's like no draw lead. He took like like the fact of the actual history of the Moors in America, which they actually created America, but he turns to his own religion, trying to change it up. But thing about it is, he teach them just to focus on the history of the Moorish Science Temple and not actually try to look into the actual history of the Moors, which if it did, then you would know like how we were, involved in the creation of the United States. Like even before George Washington came over, even when George Washington was there, you know, we didn't fight a Revolutionary War. He was still under president. Can't be a general without a commander in chief. And what I don't like about the Moorish Science Temple that they're like like other black groups they doing the church hustle and they be like yeah if you know a little something like they gonna make you try to pay money to get that little bit of information. It probably ain't much of information at all anyway, but they gonna make you pay for it. So, oh yeah, we got this. And I remember to the point like I remember when I was doing that, and well, I didn't fully join, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna join, and then like it took so long for like the Grand Sheik to even wanna give us nationality cards, whatever. Talking about we gotta be paid for them and all that. I'm like, all right, cool, cause like ain't like the amount you want to pay for was ridiculous, cause like the most you're supposed to pay for uh uh nationality card probably 50 cents. And that was just I'm just like, yeah, I mean like I already had like a bad vibe about that dude anyway, so I ain't trust that dude anyway. And then turned out he wasn't doing right anyway. Big shocker. And let me see what you say about the Hebrew Israelite. Who you talking about? Yeah, it was just like, like I said, like almost all these temples don't even follow no drug teachings, don't even care. And I think probably like the only temple that's attempting to do it is like one of the ones that's in my city, and it's run by a lady. And she's more knowledgeable about the Moors history than any of these niggas in us. Like I'm like, man, and like it was crazy. Like when I come to more scientific, knowing more than what y'all supposed to be one that know. I should not come to your temple knowing more to you about the Moors than you do. I should have probably seen it as a red flag the fact that I knew more about the Moors than they did. That was the craziest thing. And then like, think about it, they try to make like, oh, the Moors are doing this and oh, you talking about Martin Luther King mama like was getting piped down in the by a Hebrew Israelite in the church. Talking about, oh yeah, let me show you the way of Yeshua. Yeshua going. Yeshua gonna bless you today. Not Yeshua, Yahweh. Yeah, that's what they or they'll say Yah. Give it a Yah. Now the people in the Bible were black, right? You want to keep getting the zone stroke. You gonna answer me, girl? Yes, they were all black in the Bible. And what day is the Sabbath? Oh, not that blank. Not that Sabbath. Not that type of blanket. Like, wow, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. If it was somebody trying to come there under the guise of being Hebrew Israelite, yeah, they probably would. Yeah, it's probably some government agent like trying to start some stuff between the Christians and the Hebrew Israelites. Cause you said blank, I'm thinking like, oh, this Hebrew Israelite came to church and started piping down his mama. I'm like, what? These Hebrew Israelites are wild. They over there wild. But yeah, oh yeah, man. like when Malcolm got assassinated, like one of my elders, he actually knew both Malcolm and Martin, and like he was actually there when Malcolm got assassinated. He was real good friends with Malcolm. Even though he couldn't stand Malcolm's ass at first. He could not stand Malcolm at all at first. Like they can't tell try to tell. Oh, honestly, I don't be caring about none of that. Have you two gonna say something about it? They gonna do what they want to do anyway. I mean, honestly, YouTube became the rules, whatever suits them. You can not break community guidelines or terms of service, and they'll still, if they want to take down something they don't like on your channel, they'll just do it and don't even tell you. And I mean, you could appeal, but they not gonna care. You're not getting it approved. So now maybe that lizard you may be making a lot of money from, but even then they may still feel like that. Fuck you and your money, and we gonna take this down. We still gonna make money off of you. I still got that up. I thought I took that down. That's what they try to do. They try to start. It's just like trying to sow seeds of chaos and confusion. I mean, it's just like that one dude in Texas. They say he took down some cops and was like, they try to say, oh, he's a Moor or whatever. I mean, they try to say it at one point in time. They took it all back because they were like, oh no, we can't be saying that because it's like they took it back because they knew they gonna probably get in trouble for doing it. And then they wrote it to a paper like then they wrote an article like trying to say it, but they made sure to use quotations so they don't get in trouble. I was like, use all the damn quotations, use all the air quotes and shit. Oh yeah, YouTube change the rules whenever they feel like it. That's why I say fuck YouTube. Cause YouTube will change how they do things at a drop of a hat. Ain't nothing you really can do about it either. I mean, you probably start a lot of it. If you have a big enough fan base, you can probably you know start up a whole bunch of stuff where they may go and bug the hell out of YouTube. Maybe that'll change, but otherwise, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, and it was just like when they had like all those mass shootings during Barack Obama's presidency. It was just like I was like, it was just like crazy amount of like mass shootings. I'm like, I don't even think any people actually got hurt. It was just like way too many. It was like, and every time they always were trying to target a specific group, and I'm like, the people you targeted don't even have nothing to do with that type of behavior, but you're trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, these groups they do this like, and I know why they did it because they want to target specific groups so they can put them on a watch list. So they say, oh, these are terrorist groups. But of course, like if you ever read the way you consider suspected terrorists from the Homeland Security, pretty much everybody considers suspected terrorists. Like I think number one is just using the Google Maps in a strange city, in a new city. Doing that automatically makes you a suspected terrorist. I'm like, how? I mean, yeah, yeah, they do to a certain point, but it's only what they get away with. They don't really care. But I mean, of course, eventually they gonna get rid of all that and just have like celebrities and stuff like that. Which I don't get why YouTube even is even trying to do that. Cause like, well, the people that cause they target people that they need the most. But the thing about it is, it was like the biggest country creators wasn't worried about that until it started hitting them. Like, oh man, this is a big problem and blah blah blah. Yeah, they come for all of us and all that. I said, but when it came to the smaller ones, y'all didn't give a shit. They're like, oh, well, that's a shame. I hope that changes for you. And then I think when they had that whole big thing about like the YouTuber, I think his name was Corey Kenshin, when we were talking about how YouTube was signs of them being not doing right. Oh yeah, speaking out. Yep, that is a real thing. I'll see if I can find. I'll see if they still got that list up. But I'm like, yeah, that is a that is a real list. I don't know if they still got it up or not. They might have gotten it. They might have taken that down. But let me see if it's up on here. But it might not even be on here, honest. Uh, Let me see. Yeah, 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 yes, yeah. It's gone. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, they took that down. Yeah, I mean, yes. I wish I had saved it a long time ago, but I probably even if I did, I probably wouldn't have it because it would have been on my old phone, which had gotten stolen like that before I got this new channel, which would have been like last February. That probably last February. That's when I got it. Got the new phone. Yeah, that's like either last February or like late January, one of the two. Cause I remember when I lost it too. Man, that was when it got stolen. I was like, oh man. I mean, hell, they don't even need people to really be follow you like that. I mean, let's say really really want to check up on you, but but for the most part, you just watch through like your phone, through other people's phone. It's like even if you have a phone, like you can still be watched. Cause like they got, like say using other people's phones, they're using computers, and like especially if you got a car that one of newer cars with the computer in them, the car is watching you. Yeah, I mean, it'd be crazy. I be seeing certain stuff, and I'd be like, dang, I said, if I just saved that, then I could show it. I mean, that's probably what I just need to do. Like if I see some stuff, like I know, like yeah, this is crazy. I just need to save it. If I knew that, I would have gotten a phone back and I would have kicked whoever's ass did it. Sure, I would like to know that too. Who took my phone? Cause I would have gotten it back. That was like the first video I made was like explaining like why I had to get a new channel, what happened. Like I said, I don't have a whole lot of content on it. Like I mean, even for like for this year, I don't have a whole lot of content on it. But it wouldn't take you long to get down to my my first video. But like I said, I know most people ain't gonna really do all that anyway. So it's like I mean I think I remember like someone asked me like they want to know what I look like. I was like, yeah, I got a video, got videos with me, dancing, with someone by herself. I don't know the first time video I put up when I created this channel was the one with me and my teacher. Cause it had been like the first time in a long time since I had stepped with her. So that was what I had put up. Cause I think it was like last March, I think. Cause I remember, cause I was like, cause I had like got my new phone inside the car. Teacher like, yeah, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. He said, oh yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming to town. You know, coming to town this week. We y'all can hang out. Or I think no, I think she might be already in town. Well, yeah, I'm in town. We're gonna get together this day. So you should come. So okay, cool. What you mean don't do it? You don't do it. We'll do what? But yeah, they just come in. You know, well, hey, we all getting everybody together. We gonna hang out. So I was like, okay, cool. So we did that, and I was pretty much like, we had a good time, chill, whatever, dance. Cause I like just a little get together, and there's no teacher whatnot. And I was like, okay, cool. Cause I hadn't stepped in a while, so I was like, yeah, gonna do that. Cause my teacher she had to move back to Chicago only because like when the pandemic hit, I mean, well, when the lockdowns hit, both her jobs got shut down, so she didn't really having a way to keep up her way of living. So she was like, well, I'm gonna go back with family and come back up that way, and she did. So I was like, okay, cool. If I knew who did it, yeah, I don't know. I would have done it. Matter of fact, he might have been put in the hospital. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, we had a good time. And I was like, okay, I put some more step videos on. I don't know, man. There's some reason. I don't know. I guess some reason my artists don't really like my step videos that much. Which like like when I first started my other channel, that was like what everybody wanted to see more. Like, oh snap, you done got the step video out. We gonna come see that. Oh shoot, you got a step video out. Like people come rushing to see that. But I think people more like see my page or see me, be more funny or whatnot. But I don't know. I guess lately I just got a bit mixed in my being funny and talking about stuff I did. But I think that's kind of how it was like before I got in that strike, and then I just didn't even after that strike hit, I ain't even really care about doing YouTube much after that because it was like, man, it's like I'm doing it, but it was just like, yeah, I'm like I didn't really even care too much anymore after that because I'm like, well, I'm over here, I would have did, all my time getting ready to do stuff and all that, and then they just strike me for nothing. And like I said, I think it's because I actually said a word. I said a word thinking that, oh yeah, if I ain't have no opinion on it, then they wouldn't deal with anything. And that was what happened. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think. Was it like cause I think like I'm trying to think, did I what she lady love before I had my phone? Take it or not, I'm trying to remember. I don't know. Are you subscribed to my first channel? But if not, then you probably seen the first video of me stepping that I was talking about. What you mean you thought I was mean? I wasn't mean to you. What you think I was mean? Go ahead, explain yourself. Yeah, that's crazy. It was I thought you were mean. Like what? Man said I was mean. Like dang, I wasn't mean to nobody. All we be to be people that tried me, and you didn't try me. So, okay, so yeah, last February. So yeah, that was when. So I was that was when I gotten this channel started. Yeah. What do you mean you thought I was mean though? I'm still waiting on the answer for that one. Why you think I was mean? No, not mean. Said I was mean. Like, oh, you mean but funny. Oh yeah, I forgot you used to do that. Okay. I'm trying to think. What is it? Because I mean, I think if I probably said something, it was just probably like to address certain things. So I didn't, wasn't doing to be mean. It was just more like, yeah, gotta make sure, saying that and that. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Wasn't doing to try to come off mean or whatnot. But like, I stayed in the bushes. I was scared to come talk to Zero because I don't know he might have snapped on me. But yeah, but yeah, that's kind of hey, but yeah, I think I'm starting to feel that sleep hitting. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think probably when I was coming, I think probably even then when I was coming on, like coming back, I think I was still kind of like I was dealing with some stuff. I think I was kind of like okay. I mean, like I said, I was looking for a new channel, but then like it's I think it was like somebody like try to because I know I've had people try to call me infinite for some reason. I'm like, I said, how the hell did you get infinite from zero to infinite? Like I'm like, it says zero the infinite, not zero infinite. Just like people try to call you whatever because that was I would correct people on it, but it was just like. Cause some people try to really be trying, like try to call me infinite. I'm like, that is not my name. Why the hell would I call myself infinite? And I would just like respectfully, tell like, hey, my name is Zero for future reference. So it's pretty much like so like, hey, I'm not trying to get at you, but it's like more like trying to set that boundary because people, if like people like trying not to, call your name because they whatever reason they don't like how what it is. Because I literally have people tell me, "Oh, your name's Zero. I don't like that name," and I'm like, why would you like that name mean anything to me? Because it's my name. If you act like your name is like their name, like, well, I'm not gonna call you that because I just don't. Well, if that's my name. You're gonna have to kind of respect that. If you don't, then that's like pretty much telling me you don't respect me at all. Because I mean, they would feel some kind of way if I called them a different name instead of that tomorrow. I don't like your name. I mean, originally it was like supposed to be like name I was like using when I was dancing because I originally called myself Zero K, which was supposed to be short for like for like 0 degrees Kelvin, which like I was told call myself the coolest man alive. But then like I started getting insight on what zero really meant, and I'm like, oh okay. And I decided to change my name to it. I mean, I'm not changing it legally, of course, because I mean, like I don't I don't be trying to do it, but it's just like it's just like you got to set boundaries with people because if you don't, they'll just do whatever. And I've noticed that like in real life areas like that, like even when I try to tell them like not like very nice. Some people still be disrespectful and not even try to try to even call you their name like. I remember in real life like I was telling people like yeah it's my name and I think I even lied and said like it was my legal name just see how they react and they still wouldn't do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So if I tell you my legal name, you're still not gonna do that. But the name zero, like what I found out, means both nothing and everything. So it's like the number, like in balance, like the balance. So it's like it embodies both things. Like it's just like why like zero isn't considered both a positive and a negative. That's why you never see a negative or a positive zero because it is the neutral numbers. It has both of them. So it's like people are, oh, well, I don't want to call it because it means nothing. Like, no, you're wrong about that. And once I explain it, like with some people, once I explain it, they're like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. Because I mean, and then like it'd be like because like if I name myself like some regular name, y'all wouldn't even ask why would I call myself that? You'd be like, oh, okay. Y'all just accept it. If I call myself Brian, be like they were like, why you name yourself? Why is your name Brian? No one's gonna ask that. Or if I was like named like Terrence or something like that, no one's gonna ask why that is. Because that's already considered those are already considered acceptable names. Yep, yep, exactly. But you was here and it's like, yeah, and I'd be really be like looking at folks crazy, like, how you gonna talk about you don't like my name? It don't matter if you don't like it. It's not your name. And I'm still a little mad at my best friend about it, but we still cool. But when he did like with his I guess with his wife now, like but like when she was his fiance at the time, she's talking about I don't like his name. I don't like that name Zero. Like asking like, and then they just called her my government name. I'm like, they start calling by that. I'm like, hold up, cause I got on his ass about that shit. Cause I was like, oh, nah, you don't let him know that shit was cool. And we had a long ass conversation about that shit. I was like, well, why would you tell her that? I said, I mean, it was just like I don't really care. It's like people be weird about this. About I don't like your name. Like, what else can I call you? I ain't even. I mean, no, it wasn't even like and it's just like that was like the first time I ever actually went off on him because that was because no, he was crossing. He crossed. That was a boundary across. Like you should know. He should know better than that. I was like, nigga, you older than me. I'm like, I said, you know why I did that? It's just like, yeah, cause I remember I went up cause like it happened to happen in front of his parents too. So I went over him front of his parents. I mean, he's still my brother, but but I'm like I said, yeah. I think he understood what happened. He's like, yeah. He said, yeah, I told her. Like no problem. I'm like, cause I'm like thinking that wasn't her business. And then on top of that, like, I mean, I told you my name because I considered you, cool people. Like, since you were gonna be married to him, I thought like, well, let me tell you my real name. Cause I usually just give my girlfriend name people I don't fuck with, and I only use on YouTube because I can say, well, that's people can think, oh, well, that's not a real name. That's not his real name. So we can, I can get away with that. But yeah, I was like, man, I mean, it's still kind of a little pissed off. I mean, it was just like I ain't talked to him in a while. I need to talk to him, but yeah. But I think if come up, it's like if I ever like get to be him again and be him and his wife again, and she try that shit, I'm like, yeah, because I know she gonna do it. I'm gonna dress both of them and let them know how it's gonna be, because we not finna do this. No, I ain't snapping. It was just like that was just a boundary that was crossed, and I'm like, we're gonna let you know that this is gonna be a boundary y'all not crossing. And if you respect me, you will not cross this boundary. And I mean, I know his girl from Trinidad, whatever. So it's like, yeah, like foreign blacks already kind of, feel like they can do what the fuck they want to do anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't care if people found out my government, but then it's gonna be like, people can feel like they can just call me my government. I'm like, nigga, I don't know, nigga, you don't know me like that to be doing all that. What? You're okay. All right, there you go. Okay. Spell check then got you. Okay. I was gonna say what? Hold on. She's like, hold on. Let me hurry fix it. I know he's gonna be on my ass about this. Let me hurry change it. No, it always been like this. Like it's just like I had to learn. Like yeah, you had to. I was like, well, it's like I had to learn. Like you had to set boundaries because like if I didn't say nothing, they just feel like they can do whatever they wanted. If I didn't check them on that, be like, oh well, he ain't saying nothing to us about that, so we can keep calling what we want to. Fuck that nigga. That's probably what kind of how it would be. Like, yeah, well, we, just, we can call him whatever we want to call him. And it's whatever. And I mean, it's kind of like, I don't know who came up with saying, but you only answer to what you're called. Yeah, I like to say, yeah. As I figured, for a spell check, be trying to do that to me too. I'm like, there ain't no damn way I meant this. But some people be trying to. But like I said before, like spell check is messing up only because illiterate niggas are messing up. Like niggas that can't really spell all that well. Just be fucking up spell check. I'm like, how? I was like that's the only way I can bring explanation to it, because I'm like, and it'd be like this whole thing with like people doing stuff, and this not only happens like people who ain't in college though. College niggas are messing this up too. These are college educated people with degrees and all that are doing that too. Yeah, because if I don't set those boundaries, they just feel like they can call me whatever they want to call me, and I just got to sit there and take. No, I will not sit there and take it. And if you don't, if you're that disrespectful and you're not and if you're not you know, you disrespect that much and you continue to keep doing it, yeah, I'm gonna stop fucking with you. Be zero stop. But yeah, like but but it just I mean it just crazy, like like yeah, people do that because I'm like people be thinking that's a small thing, but I'm like what could seem like a small thing could actually turn to a bigger thing. Like allowing somebody to do that could snowball into bigger things, or have people think they do other stuff like, oh yeah, you let this slide. It's just kind of like people try to test, like, where your boundaries at, or try to see how far they can push them. And I don't really play those games. I usually try to be cool, to respect everybody, how they, point of view or whatever, but how they go about certain things. But it's like, if you're doing this little disrespectful shit to me, I really can't say I can fuck with you like that. Cause I really see at that point, I really look at that point, you're just being disrespectful just to be disrespectful. And I can't really rock with that. So it was just like, yeah, I can't I can't do it. Have to keep telling. Yeah, cause I'm like, yeah, it really be, get me. I mean, it's like those number zero either, like, people who, met me, when I first, started calling myself that. Cause like when I first started calling myself that, I want everybody to call me zero. Now I don't even care. Like, you only get, like people at work. I was like, yeah. I say, yeah, you get my government name. I don't want you knowing my name is zero. Yeah, call me my government name. You don't deserve to get my real name. Unless I really fuck with you, or you my homie, whatever. If you somebody rock with me, you already know real name. Say, oh yeah, he uses the government name. People that rock with me already know my real name and my government name. So it's like, yeah, call my government name. Like, I mean, call my real name. Like, yeah, we be chilling. Like, yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I always find that, yeah, that's just still weird. Like, someone could say they're talking about they don't like your name and then want to try to call you something different. That's just like, that's weird. That's just like as weird as like when I talk about like when you're at work and like people don't even know your name, but they'll start calling you by your name, whatever. Like we know each other. I'm like, just because we work with each other don't mean that you can just start calling me by my name. Like, I don't know where that became acceptable. Oh, damn it. Goddamn. All right. This time it was uh yeah. I mean, I'll try to schedule like at least like more than 30 minutes. I mean, let's get real late, but even when I said it, people still don't show up like until like later anyway. So I mean, I could, but yeah. But oh, hey, Miss Harris. I guess you trying to join the Miss Harris, and I got some. Let's welcome Miss Harris in. She is joining the Zeros Angels.
Damn! Hi, Miss Parker.
Hi, boys.
We gonna let me fuck Miss Parker?
What'd you say, honey?
Huh? Nothing.
Say quit McDowell. But yeah, but I was talking about like how people be like, say, oh, y'all see your name and all that. And I was like, they think because you don't work together, you supposed to be if I mean, just be like, call out your name and all that. like they know you or something. They introduce themselves not once. And they be like, like I started getting to the point like people start doing that. I'm like, yeah. I said, yeah. And I was like, I like start demanding people to introduce themselves because they stay doing it. And I was like, I said, yeah, your name is Officer what? And they said, Officer, yeah. You sound like the police. The only police do that shit. Like know your name, trying to find out your name, and don't introduce themselves. That's what police do. And if you police, I don't talk to police. I keep it 100. I don't talk to police because try, yeah, police be doing that type of stuff. Be knowing your calling you by your government. Name. You the police or government? It's just a moon. Well, you on Zamunda, Hakeem live out there in Zamunda, so you probably get back caught up in the beef with Hakeem once you go out there. Yeah, yeah, like acting like whole police officers out here. Kind of like the name. I find that very weird that like people just start doing it, and they think it's okay too. I say you don't see how weird that is. Talking about I just seen it. I don't care if you seen or heard people call my name. You introduce yourself, motherfucker. Yeah, I mean, it got to the point where I had to actually, demand somebody tell me that name because I'm like, you're not finna just sit here and call me by my name and not introduce yourself to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, that ain't finna happen. And if you call me by my name, I mean, even my government, you call my name and you have not introduced yourself not once, yeah, you're police, and I'll talk to police. Oh, I mean that, like, yeah, I will straight up ignore you. If you introduce yourself, because I remember at another job they did that, like, oh yeah, I know your name. I'm like, well, how you know your name? Oh, I've known for a while. I was like, yeah, you didn't explain how you do my name. So I knew it for a while. Like when I asked her, what's your name? She didn't want to answer. I'm like, oh, okay. So it was just like that point, I treat her like police. I didn't talk to her. It's just crazy. But yeah, I swear, it'd be like some. I mean, that's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like some people actually calling you, by your name, or oh, I remember one time when I was working, like this one white girl was trying to find out what I lived in, and like one coworker just told her, like, oh yeah, you lived in this way, and I'm thinking like, I'm just thinking like, you thought it was okay to just tell somebody that. Oh, do you work for police? Are you an officer? Are you the police? Are you the police? Oh, okay. Shoot, I said, I got a cousin who cop. I don't talk to him like, well, I mean, I could probably talk to him anyway. Got lost all my numbers anyway, but I do have a cousin who's as a cop though. But yeah, oh no, you the worst one. You know I work undercover. Shoot, I'm working undercover. Shoot, come on, working undercover. Yeah, infiltrate too close, you're gonna be under the covers. Infiltrate too close, you're gonna be under the covers. Shoot, if you didn't know, spring is coming, and when they say F the police, I take that seriously. I take that literally. Yeah. It'd be like people that be like, when they had like people that had like 4 days or whatnot. It'd be like, oh, that's just too hard to learn, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's just like be at 4 days, like it's just like 4 days, like you be seeing some people like, oh man, oh that's too hard to name. What else can I call you? And they're like, oh yeah, you call me this and that, whatever, blah blah blah. And it'd be like some of those same people will know like foreign names they play. They have no problem saying that. They'd be probably like same amount of difficulty, but they have no problem learning that. But it was just your name. Your name was the problem. He said, "No, I don't work for police. No, I don't work for them." I mean, we talk about everything, but right now we're just talking about. I was kind of going back and forth about like like when people be like if people don't like your name, they'll try to call you something else or act like they don't want to call you by the name. And then another one was like how people at work, will call you by your name when they don't know when you never introduce yourself or they have introduced themselves. They just know your name, like y'all been cool for a long time or something like that. Like y'all friends or something. We just work together. There's no way you should know my name without me introducing myself to you. Or if you even see it, like, hey, I know your name is this, and here's my name. And I would have accepted that. Hey, I say, yeah, I had seen them over here, so my name is such such, and that's it. Because I mean, if you don't introduce yourself, I'm just gonna consider you. I'm just gonna say you work for police. Because all the police do that. Yeah, I'm assuming you work for police if you start doing that. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Some people gonna call me out, they refuse to give a name. Oh, I'll just stop talking to you because I mean you had a chance to introduce yourself and you didn't want to do it. Well, I'll just ignore you. 'Cause I don't really do that whole thing where people like to call by my name, but I can't know your name. No, we don't do that around here. You identify yourself. Yeah, we work together. Like, it's just like the end of the day, some folks try to act like they your friend, whatever. And then once y'all not working together, they act like they don't even know who you are. So yeah, we work together. We ain't friends. I mean, now if it happens to be that way, then the people who gonna be be your friends or people you real close acquaintances with. You, you know, y'all still talk to each other after, even when y'all not working together. But if we ain't on that level, then yeah, we just ain't on that level. We ain't talking like that. We ain't cool like that. So if it ain't like that, then it is what it is. Yeah. Yep. Identify yourself. If you ain't identifying yourself, yeah, that is a problem. Cause if you went through all the effort to know my name and all that, I didn't know your name. That's only fair. But yeah, I'm starting to get a little sleepy, and I'm trying to go and get a quick little nap in before I gotta go to work later. But yeah, let me get my shout outs. Let me put that somebody go all the way up here, but I think yep, yeah, D Love, yeah, she came here first. I think no, no, it's not the first one. Okay, yeah, you should come back in more though. That's sure we sure once you come back over, we love beautiful ladies over here. Come and join the come and join the Zeros Angels. I mean, of course, like only ladies could be Zeros Angels. Shoot, Charlie got his angels, I got my angels. So I wait for Buster to walk by. Dang, I would have to go back and look on another phone to find out who first came. But I think D-Love first one come in anyway. But it kind of stopped the list because phone kept getting stuff kept hitting my phone and turned it off. Turned off the StreamYard thing, so I got to find who came in so I can give all my proper shout outs. Okay. Hopefully I can give my proper shout outs. But and if I can't, I just have to remember who all came in, which I know it was no D Love came in here first, I think. And then I think was I know Queen came here. And Tina and the Cynical One. And I'm trying to remember who all came in here. Cause stuff getting cut off, so I don't know who came in what. But yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you were late, but you came in here though. Uh, I'm trying to think who all came in here though. I said no, Tina. Tina came in here. Uh, who else? Who else? Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep too. But yeah, yeah, Miss Harris. Feel free to come on back. I'm gonna try to have my lives come up when I can. I can't even promise no set schedule because I'm usually working or I'm sleeping or something. But I think they might have been all who came over. But if I miss anybody, my bad. I can't see all the other comments because one time one point my screen got turned off. Oh yeah, conscious business. Yes, thank you. NY, yep, NY, yeah, NY was in here. thank you, love her for putting this out. For helping refresh my memory because I do want to give everybody shout outs, and I think that's probably about it. I think I got everybody else. So thank y'all for coming through. Wholeness and balanced vibrations, people. And I'll see you guys later. And y'all have yourselves a great day or night, depending on what time it is. And if those catch the replay, I appreciate y'all for checking it out. Y'all came through this far. Y'all the real ones. You know, I mean, everybody come over here is a real one anyway. And if you ain't, you will soon be gone anyway. You know, either by me or you'll just leave on your own. But yeah, y'all have yourselves a great night.